request I hear all the time is the bad Sonic the Hedgehog games. What bad Sonic games? The Sonic the Hedgehog games were awesome! It was Sega's flagship franchise. Even though it didn't have as much variety as the Mario games, it made Nintendo fans turn their heads. Sonic 2 was the game that made me buy a Sega Genesis. These games boasted fast-scrolling action, colorful graphics, and delightful music. The character was hip and cocky, and it was so much fun to make him run and bounce all over the place. So what are all these bad Sonic games that everyone's talking about? Well, I took a deeper look. Here's Sonic Forces on the Nintendo Switch. A Sega game on a Nintendo console? Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria! Sega and Nintendo were the biggest competitors of my generation, but times have changed. Well, it's not as bad as the other games. For one thing, it actually has a story. Once again, you have to sit through a movie before the game starts. It's pretty spectacular, but why is it always like this now? Is that what kids do nowadays? Sit around and watch video games? You take control of Sonic. You run, you jump. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think it's much more fun than the other games, but this homing attack tends to get me killed, and I keep falling down pits. I feel like I just awoke from a frozen sleep. Last I knew, Sonic games were in 2D, Nintendo and Sega were rivals, Sonic's nemesis was called Dr. Robotnik, now he's going by Dr. Eggman Diddy Daddy, villain formerly known as whatever. What the hell happened here?
So far, this game has given me nothing but shit! The game is giving me shit! And they're all speaking 1,000 silent words per minute. Especially him. The game takes on a fantasy style, which is more like what you'd expect from a Sonic game. You're fighting robots, you're running around loops, you're doing all the fun stuff you'd want. But it's not fun. It almost is. You're doing something that would normally be fun, but there's something on top of it that's making it less preferable, like jumping on a trampoline with a bucket full of dog turds on it. Most of the experience is sort of automated. All you do is push buttons at the right time and Sonic jumps to wherever he's supposed to land. It looks cool, but you're not controlling much of it. When you take out enemies, Sonic automatically locks onto his target, so all you're doing is tapping the button over and over. But the gameplay changes every 10 seconds, so there's no way to really sum it up. It's all over the place.
Look how bad the jumps are. Look at this. What a shitload of fuck. Fuck farts. It never ends with this game. It's just like an infinite turd coming out of my ass, just like an endless rope. I mean, when the fuck's it gonna be over? I can't stand this shit.
With the custom character.
You shoot. Other than that, I don't have much to say about it.
With last Sonic, you lose your momentum. How did somebody let this get so fucked up? These text boxes are your worst enemy and unholiest of gaming nightmares. And did I mention the linear level design?
It's almost as bad as Wizard of Oz.
Sucks monkey butts like all the fucking rest!
The
tag team level
sucked too.